Okay, so this is a session on RePrep. That is live evaluation and mentorship. Now, in this session, what we'll be doing, we will be going through the answer which has been written by one of a very brilliant student, and then we will be discussing that how we can have a better approach. Okay, so let's look at the question. So, question is: examine the formation of Andes Mountain with the help of plate tectonics theory. Now, this question specifically talks about the Andes Mountain, and it is also including the aspect of the plate tectonic theory, which is quite important for understanding this particular Andes Mountain formation. Okay, I'll just move it this side. Now, let's look at the intro. Now, here we'll be looking at, unlike the earlier theories, okay, such as the geosyncline. You can add here about the geosyncline, like you can add here Kober, which could only explain the formation of east-west mountains, okay, like Himalayas, okay. Plate tectonic theory completely explains the formation of north-south mountains also, as well, such as Andes and Rockies mountain. Okay, so this is a good part which is taken up here. You can also include here the theorist, the name of theorist, for example, Morgan, just one or two, Morgan and Mackenzie or Parker, which completely explains the formation of the North-South mountain as well as Andes and Rockies also. Okay, so this is a good introduction. So here I will be writing as good intro. But yes, these things are needed to be included in this introduction. Now, formation of Andes mountain with the help of the plate tectonics theory. Now, in this diagram, what we are seeing that we have a Nazca plate. Okay, this is a oceanic plate. We need to mention in the diagram also. This is South American plate. Okay, then here we have asthenosphere. And here we have a convergent motion. So we also need to specify these things in the diagrams. Okay, so this is very important. Now, figure for the formation of Andes Mountains is good provided. Now, formation took place in the Cenozoic era and Miocene epoch. So this information is very important, which is needed to explain the time period from where the Andes formation has started and where it has stopped. So it was an ocean continental collision between the Nazca plate and the South American plate. Okay, this is very good. Collision of this plate led to the sediment deposition in the geosyncline. Okay, this is also good. But as we are talking about the plate tectonic theory. So here, instead of using geosyncline, we will be writing here accretionary wedge. Okay, so this is accretionary wedge. In the oceanic term, we call it as the ocean part, which is present between the part of the continent and the ocean. It is called as Backup Basin. But this Backup Basin, it is not required in the contemporary time. Okay. So further convergence of the plate caused the folding of the sediments. Okay, this is also good. Now, folding of sediments gave rise to the formation of Andes Mountain. Now, here I am seeing that this line, this second line, and this third line, they are quite repetitive. Okay, so here collision has taken place, here convergence has taken place, and here the folding is taken place. We can club all this. Phenomena and processes. Okay. Now, the subduction of denser Nazca plate caused the formation of the Peruchili Trench, very important, parallel to the Andes Mountain. Okay, so here the presence of trench is also specified. Due to subduction, the Nazca plate melted and magma tried to escape in the form of violent volcanoes. Okay, so this is also quite important. The movement of plate, flow of magma, and isostatic adjustment gave rise to powerful earthquakes as well. Okay, so this is the result of plate motion. Thus, the plate tectonic theory scientifically explains the whole process of Andes mountain formation along with the and earthquake as well. Okay, so I would like to add here one important aspect which is needed. Okay, so I'll be writing it down here. So what is happening here? We are trying to explain a convergent boundary. Okay, this diagram is very well explained. Now, starting with this diagram here, starting with this diagram only here, what we are seeing here that there is formation of an accretionary wedge at this point. So there was formation of a accretionary wedge. Now, when we will look at the map of South America, where we'll be looking at the map of South America, here we'll be looking at one very important aspect. Here we have one mountain range, and here we have another mountain range. Okay, so here we call this mountain range as Western Cordillera. And this mountain range, it is called as Eastern Cordillera. And in between this particular place, it is called as Intermountain Basin. And in the part of from the aspect of the Andes, it is called as Altiplano Basin. Okay, so this part we need to also specify here in all these three aspects. We need to specify here that this is Western Cordillera, this is Intermountain Plateau, and this is Eastern Cordillera. Now, one thing what we missed here. One thing what we missed here, that we need to explain the formation of all these three things. Okay, so formation of Andes Mountain range. So here we have already specified that there is a Nazca plate. Okay, and here we have the South American plate. This is South American plate. Okay, and this is asthenosphere. Here we have the convergent motion. Now, first we'll be explaining here the formation of Western Cordillera. So here what we will be seeing that, number one, after we see that the South American plate, it broke off from the Gondwana land. Okay, it started to move. It basically didn't move, but yes, there was the motion of the plate. So there was Western motion in the form of the convergence. Okay, but here what we'll be seeing that because it was moving over the Nazca plate, which is also a oceanic part of the plate here. Okay, it is the oceanic part of plate. Here the accretion of the various materials resulted into the formation of accretionary wedge. Okay, so there was formation of accretionary wedge. So this accretionary wedge, it started to plaster over the coastal region of South America. Okay, it started to plaster over the coastal region of South America, and this resulted, and it was followed by folding. Okay, so here first plastering of accretionary wedge occurred. Then number two, there was folding of South American plate occurred. Now, in the third part, what we'll be seeing that the certain part of the water, it is also present over the Nazca plate. So because of the presence of water, the melting point of this magma and this plate, it started to increase. So because of which there was formation of the magma, and this magma, it started to come over this region, which resulted into the formation of the Western Cordillera. Okay, so number three, because of magma, okay, there was formation of Western Cordillera range. Now here there is a note. During the formation of the Western Cordillera, the rate of subduction of the Nazca plate was very slow. That is in the Cenozoic era. Okay, so in this way, we are able to explain the formation of the Western Cordillera, which is present here. Now, number two, the formation of Altiplano Basin, or we can also call it as the Intermountain Plateau. Okay, I'll be explaining this in this diagram itself here. So what happened in the earlier part? There was, here we'll be seeing that there is formation of the magma, and it resulted into the formation of the Western Cordillera. Now, as the plate subducted more, okay, there was more subduction of plate. Here we'll be seeing that, okay, the rate of subduction of Nazca plate suddenly increased, and due to which the magma accumulated and resulted in upliftment of crust, but did not form mountains. Now, looking this part in the diagram, so here we see that during this particular phase, this is a fast phase. So here we'll be seeing that the magma it accumulated in the similar way. And here what we will be seeing that this South American crust here, it started to uplift, but magma did not come out in this particular region. This region, it was uplifted. Now, in the third part, this was the second part. Now, in the third part, the formation of Eastern Cordillera. Now, during the early Mesozoic era, the rate of subduction of Nazca plate again slowed down, due to which the magma came out of the crust and formed mountain chain in the form of Eastern Cordillera. Now, looking the same part in the diagram, here the plate of subduction, here it again became slow. So in this part, we'll be seeing that whatever magma came out, here the magma accumulation was again very high. Okay, so here we'll be seeing that there was again formation of the mountain range. So this mountain range, we here call it as, this is Western Cordillera consisting of accretionary wedge. This is inter-mountain basin. And this is Eastern Cordillera. So in this way, we will see that there is formation of the Western Cordillera, the Altoplano Basin or the Intermountain Plateau, and the Eastern Cordillera. So this is the concept of plate tectonic. This is the concept which is given by plate tectonic for the formation of the Andes mountain range. Are you able to understand now that how these Andes mountain ranges have formed? Okay, what are the different aspects of the Andes mountain range which is needed to be explained, okay, which is needed to be included for the explanation for the formation of the this Andes mountain with the help of plate tectonics. Okay. Am I audible?
Yes, sir, you're audible.
Okay, your voice is a little bit heavy. Okay, so do you have any doubt in this question? Any question in this particular?
I just got to know that my answer was very generic in nature and it was lacking the technical terms of the option that it was talking by the yes answer. I should have written all this. Because now
Yeah,
I know how to answer. Okay, sir.
actually your voice is not clear. You can leave the meeting and you can join it again. Am I, are
Hello,
you
sir.
clear
Am
with
I
the,
audible now?
yeah, the voice is coming in the same manner. You can message here if you want, or you can say, you can speak.
Sir, I think there is some network issue. That's why I think I'm not audible properly. So I just got understood now that how I need to improve upon my this answer. And it was basically looking like the yes answer. I need to improve on it. Some technical terms are more lacking. I improve it.
Okay.